is now 6:38. 1 week from today, our first group of kids will be getting ready to go to the bus stop this early in the morning.
July 31st to go back to school. Wow, I just can't believe it. I understand the August dates. It's the July date. I just can't get past. I know it's the last day of the month, and I know it's a Monday, but like, just kick it to Tuesday, like August 1st. No, a lot of people going back next week as well. Bibb, Howson, Monroe, Baldwin, most of Central Georgia headed back to school. Here's a live look over downtown Macon. So Bibb County headed back a week from tomorrow. 69 in Macon right now. We've got 70 in Warner Robins, 74 in Cochrane, 70 in Eastman, 73 in Dublin, and 72 in Sandersville. In Washington County right now, we also have no visibility. That's down to 0.0 miles, down to about a mile and 2/10 there in Dublin, about 4/10 of a mile in Eastman, and visibility at about 6 miles here in Macon. So allow a few extra minutes on the roads this morning if you've got to head out the door. The radar is quiet across Central Georgia, not seeing anything. It really, for that matter, across the state. A couple of storms down into Florida this morning. That's going to be right near Lake City where 75 and 10 intersect, and then some showers up along the Carolina coast and into southern Virginia. But all in all, a quiet morning here across the southeast. So through the day today, going to get into the mid-90s. A handful of showers will be possible, about a 20% chance of rain on into the morning hours tomorrow, down into the 60s before we're back into the 90s tomorrow afternoon. A couple of showers possible once again, another 20% chance of rain. And really the only thing you're going to notice over the course of the days ahead is just a gradual warming trend as temperatures on Wednesday find their way into the upper 90s across Central Georgia. What does that mean for the heat index values? Well, today, going to feel like the actual air temperatures outside. Then for tomorrow, going to add some humidity back into the mix. So feeling like 97 in Macon, 94 in Dublin. If you catch one of these showers, that's when it feels like the 80s. And then for Wednesday, we're just going to add to that even more. So feeling like the upper 90s at times through Wednesday afternoon. Now, let's talk about the long-range future view because we do have an increased rain chance, although it's not going to be much by the time we get to the weekend. So hanging on to a 20% chance rain on Friday. I bumped that up to 30% for Saturday and then something similar there on Sunday. Also keeping an eye on the tropics. It is the time of year, late July. We do have an area of disturbed weather that we've been tracking across the Atlantic for the better part of a week now, and it got up to about a 60% chance of development. Well, now it's down to 20%. This is a perfect example as to why we don't go calling storms names before they actually become storms, because now the expectation is that this does not, and of course we'll follow the details on that as it enters the Caribbean. Been a warm past week here in Central Georgia. Last weekend 96 on Saturday, 97 on Sunday, and then mid to upper 90s through the week. We did catch a break this past Saturday and Sunday at 88, but overall about 13 above average days so far here, 24 days, or I guess 23 days technically through the month of July. Today headed to 93, still a hot afternoon. If you're headed out to the Bacon tonight, going to be a warm evening as well. 92 for 6 p.m., 88 by 8 p.m., and 81 by 10 p.m. with the humidity on the increase. So 97 for Tuesday and Wednesday, 96 on Thursday. Rain chances back to about 30% by the time we get to the weekend. I also think we start mixing in a few more storms beginning on Thursday.